bunkai a day today. Everyone say bunkai.
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 Kind of sort of building off of what we did last week, but we're going to change it up a little bit. I want to go to Pinon 1 because I think that's a kata that we all know or are currently learning. And then we're in a little stray. Oops, I just misstarted that sentence. We're going to stray a little bit, and I'm hoping that maybe some of my higher belt ranks and everyone can maybe come up with their own bunkai. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to do a part of Pinon 1, and those will be the moves you get to pick from. So let's run through the first part of Pinon 1 and start thinking about a bunkai you have in mind. Try to be as creative as possible. Oh, I skipped a step. What's a bunkai? What's a bunkai, Miss Kara?
So a bunkai is a piece of kata taken and put into a combination or self-defense. A lot of our combinations of self-defenses have them in it, but we do have quite a few ones specific to the kata. Today we're going to try to come up with some new ones.
All right. So would you like to count out Pinon 1, or would you like me to, Miss Kara?
You got this, Miss Christine.
Okay, I'm going to have to take one scooch back then. All right. Everyone show me their ready stance. Now remember, all katas start to the left. So I might be flipped. So whatever your left is, you're going to have to hold up your hands and figure out which one looks like an L. Because even if I point, it might be flipped.
Their left is over there.
Their left is this one? Okay, so go that way. I'm going to be going this way. But you're going to be going which way? That way. Thank you.
Yes, because the computer does it backwards. In actuality, you would want to do the kata the same way. That means that you would have your back facing to the to your computer screen. So when I do left, your left would be the same. Does that make sense? Yes, sir?
All right. So we're going to ready stance. We're going to bow and ready stance. We're going to start to our left or our right. Our left, which is that way. Okay. Ready stance, bow, ready stance. Horse stance, down block. Cat stance, hammer fist. We take our foot that's in the back and we step forward and punch. We set up.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, go to the bathroom then. And horse stance, down block. Cat stance, hammer fist. Our foot that's in the back goes into a front stance, lunge punch. We're going to turn towards the front stance, down block. And then we're going to step forward into 3 high blocks. So my feet come together, I do my Wonder Woman. I go to tightrope and then to railroad track. My feet come together, I do my Wonder Woman. And high block number 2. And step forward, Wonder Woman one more time. High block number 3. Let's stop right there. Yes, ma'am? All right. I'll show you one bunkai that's off for the curriculum that I think will help us get started. Yes, ma'am? It's going to be the two-handed lapel grab defense. Do you want to demonstrate or do you want me to?
You're going to do the choke. That's
the twist one. Would you like to do it or do you want me to do it?
You don't have a lapel.
Oh, you can just grab my shirt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, your shirt curly. I understand, but I thought you were doing the crossed one.
Yeah, it's going to go. It's this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought it was the different crossed one.
Oh, my bad. I'm
the
sorry.
one that you're choking.
Okay, so this is a bunkai. I guess technically for a move we didn't get to. Let's not do this one just yet. Here's a super easy bunkai. Step up, front stance high block. Yes, ma'am. So Miss Kara comes in for a rear grab. She's being a big old meanie. So I'm just gonna step out into my front stance high block. I pushed her arm away, but just like this. Yes, ma'am. I use this to elbow her. And I use this to get my arms away from that grab. Yes, ma'am? All right. Do we kind of sort of understand it? Let's do the kata one more time, because I just want to make sure we all know what moves are happening. So, we're in a ready stance. Bow. Ready stance. Oi, Hick, let me see you do it with me. We're going to horse stance, down block. Cat stance, hammer fist. Step forward and punch. Set up, horse stance, down block. cat stance, hammer fist, step forward, and punch. We turn towards the front, we're going to do front stance down block. Set up for a high block number 1. Feet together, Wonder Woman, high block number 2. Feet together, Wonder Woman, high block number 3. Yes, ma'am? Do we have any questions on just the kata? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs down. Do you have a question? What's your question, Ihik? Oh, I can't hear you. Do you have a question?
Nothing, I do. Nothing.
Nothing? Oh, okay. Anyone else have a question? We're good? You have a question on Vita. Go ahead.
Does the bunkai need to be from a certain belt brand?
It can be. I was hoping we would come up with our own. Do you have one from Peen on One you want to share?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure yet. That's all right.
Didn't know it was going to be Pop Quiz Tuesday.
I know. So, just a refresher, because I know Michael was just here. A bunkai is taking a move of kata and turning it into a combination or a self-defense. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So for those of us who know Peen on One, we know that there's a third high block. Wait, down block 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's the right side. I set up, I transition stance, and I turn. There's a bunkai for that turn. I'm not actually going to put you on the ground, but can you just grab me?
Thank you.
Where I take the elbow, and I come across here, I take this shoulder, so now I look like this, the transition stance.
You can take
And
it
then, okay. And then I'm just going to take her down to the ground. Oh, front stance down block. Yes, ma'am? So that's how it works. Does it have to be exact? Not necessarily, but we're trying to just get the general motion. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have a high block choke that's very similar, where we start from 2 hands on the same side. And then I would pull her down. I come around. And do we see that? Let's scooch up a little bit. I realize I can't see. I'm doing a high block right here because I'm going to pull this towards me. Normally this would be up closer, but I'm just showing it far apart so you can see. And there's the high block. Yes, ma'am? So the high block's right here. Does that make a little bit more sense? Yes, for those of us? Does anyone have one already? That's when everyone goes, no.
Don't call on me.